Hello everyone, DSP here. Welcome back to Death Stranding 2. And welcome back to a boss fight. Like literally at this very moment, we're entering a boss fight. If you remember last time around, there was a very lengthy cutscene where the Magellan got stuck and then it came out of the other side only to be attacked by a mech. And then Higgs showed up and then Tomorrow and Higgs fought. And now basically where you're at is the Magellan is stuck in the grasp of this giant death mech. And you have to go fight it and get it the hell out of there, okay? So, that's what we're going to do. Now, the question is, what equipment do I have? Do I need better equipment? I don't really remember what I have on me, to be honest. Let's see what I have. So, I have... Wait a minute. This is my private locker. Okay. I was going to say, because bola guns, BT grenades, that's all crap that I don't need. I have a floating carrier on my back. What weapons do I currently have? I have the high-capacity blood bags. That's good. Do I have none? I have no weapons right now. Zero. These weapons are... Okay, I put all the weapons on the off-roader. So what weapons do I want for this boss fight? Probably the machine guns. Probably maybe the shotguns, because those fire... Alternate fire as a grenade, correct? Probably some of these assault rifles. And the rocket boxes. Because the rocket boxes are going to shoot, like, high-capacity rockets into the boss, right? I think that'll be good. And then, you know what? Quite frankly, there will probably also be a bunch of stuff in the arena. There usually always is. Okay, now what do I have on the backpack that I don't need right now? Because I'm sure there's shit I don't need at all. Here. I don't need a container repair spray. I don't need a climbing anchor. I don't need a ladder. I still don't need a container repair spray. I don't need a smoke grenade. I don't need a blood grenade. Did it say I have an extra... gloves? I don't need those either. That's probably not a big deal, though. Because all this I'll just store, and that way I'll have way less on me. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. There you go. Okay, so this is me now for the boss fight. All these weapons on my back. I don't know how this is going to go. We're going to try and see what happens. That's a lot of weapons on my back. All right, maybe I should actually take a couple of those off. That's quite a lot of weapons, right? Here, let's get rid of... Oh, wait, I don't want the floating carrier. Oops. I definitely didn't want the floating carrier. I don't need that right now. I want the 2 machine guns. I want the 2 rocket boxes, for sure. Do I need 2 shotguns? No, I'll take 1 shotgun. I'll take 1 assault rifle. All right, that looks way more reasonable for the boss fight. So that's what we'll go with, and hopefully I don't drop everything constantly, and we'll be able to kick this thing's butt, okay? Okay, let's go. Okay, I can actually fight. What to use first? Maybe the shotgun to shoot some grenades. Then swap to the machine gun or the rockets. The rockets I want to use when the thing's open.
Now, head out and engage the enemy so we can get some breathing room here.
I forgot how to do the, I forgot how to do the grenades. Switch to burst mode. Grenade launcher. Oh, okay.
Opening fire now.
Just like that, Sam.
That must have done something.
Oh crap, a car hit me. Oh.
Oh boy, that must hurt.
jumped up. Alright, time to switch weapons. We can do heavy machine gun or the rockets. I'll try heavy machine gun first. If I get him stunned, that's when I want to try to pull out the rockets and see if it works. Oh, crud. Are the blood bags working? I can't tell.
Are you okay, Sam?
Leave him alone.
I'm trying to dodge, it's not working. Isn't it
Sam,
circle?
Can you hear me?
Oh.
Wake up.
I already died. Oh, wait a minute. Was it not circle? Was it X? Because I was pressing circle. Pretend I won. There you go. I guess I was pressing the wrong button. Because I haven't done combat in a while, but I needed to dodge. I was pressing circle, but I think it's X.
Sam, I can't cover you right now. The gun's overheated. Seems the cooling unit's burned out. I'll need a moment to get it up and
It's
running.
definitely not circle, because circle is punch.
The Magellan's in a bad way. Keep it together, old girl.
Get moving, Sam. You need to get rid of that thing.
Shotgun again. Where'd it go? I guess I dropped my shotgun. I don't have it anymore. Dodger Circle and Mafia? Well, no wonder I was pressing it. My gun's away. I don't know why I didn't put it away. Let me see. What the fuck just happened? I don't even know what happened. I got hit, but I don't even know what hit me. Oh, I'm an invisible wall? Are you kidding? Why is there a fucking invisible wall in a modern game? This isn't PS2. What the fuck? That's actually awful. Well, I'm gonna die because I can't see, and I'm in a fucking invisible wall. Awful gameplay.
You're losing an awful lot of blood, Sam. It might be wise to either cryptobiote or give yourself a transfusion
Shut up.
with a blood bank.
Is it working? I guess it's working. Why is my gun away again? I don't know why the gun keeps going away. It's so fucking weird. I'm not putting it away, but it keeps going away. Too much. I can't hit the weak spots because he moves too much. Now what's going on? What the fuck? I can't even move. I'm stuck. Now it says I have no ammo. Alright, go to this. That was a really crappy boss fight, because why is there invisible walls in a fucking game in 2025? And I can't tell I'm stuck on the arena wall. You can't even see it. That was an insanely stupid fight. Again, was it even challenging? No. If I replayed it, I'd do much better, but it was just stupid. I could have probably used the rockets and taken half his energy bar away. It's just crappy. Anytime, like, the story's great, but the gameplay elements suck. Crappy boss fight. And then he
Great
jumps
job,
for joy.
Sam. The only reason we're still alive is because you were here to save us. Come back to the ship. You've earned yourself a rest.
Look at all these items that are out here. Did I drop those? I think I dropped some of these. No, because... Let me see if these are real. If the I'll take the machine gun, but I don't want the shotgun level 1. I'll take the machine guns, though. That was an incredibly crappy fight. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be honest. It wasn't good. It was a pretty crappy boss fight. Alright. What a shame. A game that visually looks great, story is amazing, gameplay sucks ass. It's so boring and fucking stupid. That was a terrible boss fight. It could have been so much better. Let's see what's next. And chat's completely dead. Great. I'm good to see you guys were riveted as much by the gameplay as I was.
Good morning, Sam. I understand that your room didn't suffer any major damage. Unfortunately, the rest of the DHV Magellan wasn't so lucky.
Great.
The ship is unable to travel in its current state, but Tarman's doing his best to get us back in action. I'm about to leave to pick up some supplies for repairs. When you're ready to head out, I suggest you head to the bridge and get Tarman to brief you on the situation. Afterwards, check the ship's delivery terminal to find out which part of the continent you'll need to link up next. The show must go on, after all.
Okay. Well, let's use the shower. We'll talk to Dollman. Get caught up on everything. What a shame. They build up a boss fight. You gotta do it. It's like the most generic boss fight ever, and it's bad because there's invisible walls, which shouldn't be in a modern game. It's like, what the fuck? What the hell, man? Excuse me. Hey, my apple is missing. I didn't eat the apple. It's gone. All right, let's talk to a doll man.
The entire crew is working hard to get the ship in working order. So let's follow their lead and do what we have to do. So, operations at the Eastern Environmental Observatory are managed by just one man. All alone in the mountains.
Did we already do this one? I swear we already did this
Terribly
dialogue.
stressful. To survive in such extreme conditions, you cannot afford to let despair take root in your heart. Hope is an indispensable asset. Not to downplay the benefits of the cargo you brought, but the truth of the matter is that it won't make a difference for him that quickly. But what no doubt served to give him immediate comfort was the presence of a helpful soul. You, Sam. Porters can be bearers of light for those struggling in darkness. He'll not soon forget what you've done, nor the warmth that filled his heart when you arrived.
Okay. The bridge. See what the next story is.
So, how's everything looking? We'll be able to repair the plating and the propulsion system using chiral printed parts. Fragile's team will pick up any additional materials that are necessary. The nav console I use to read the tar currents isn't broken. I just need a little more time to restore the connection with my hand. Won't be much longer now.
Tarman.
He came to visit me in my room.
Thank you. Oh, I see you're holding hands now, eh? Hands allow us to connect, form bonds.
You think you'll ever find your missing hand?
Now that's a bond I doubt will ever be broken.
Looks like we're good to go.
We'll see you later.
Stay safe out there.
Are you excited to head out?
That's a cat from the other side, and no one has ever explained why it looks like that.
Ciao.
What is going on? What did she just do that for? Why did she give them stuff to animals?
Let's get going.
Hey, be safe out there.
I have no idea what's going on.
Thank you.
Game audio's a little quiet now? Okay, I'll make it louder then.
If you run into trouble on the way.
There you go. I had to lower it for the boss fight. It was too loud.
Remember, you're talking to the former head of Fragile Express.
They're sitting on the cryptobytes. Oh my lord.
You two be all right?
We all have dooms. No need to worry about us.
And we're tougher than you, too.
Right. So watch yourself out there.
Take care of each other.
Where are they going? What are they doing? They didn't explain yet.
Sam, although everyone's hard at work repairing the DHV Magellan, it will unfortunately be some time before we can travel again. Nevertheless, putting our plans on hold is out of the question. We must continue to press on. Extending the chiral network remains our priority. Your next objective is to link up South Fort Knot. Though you'll need to get another site online before that will be possible. And unlike before, the DHV Magellan will be unable to advance to your position after you've expanded coverage.
Okay.
During this period, you'll need to operate without our support. Fragile, Rainy, and Tomorrow are gone procuring materials for repairs. And Tarman has his hands full tending to the ship. He'd also like to improve the ship's arsenal, as a precautionary measure. And bringing South Fort Knot into the chiral network will be necessary to do that.
We've been looking at South Fort Knot for a while.
I say this to reassure you that the whole team is committed to getting the ship back up and running, and that we mean to join you as soon as we can. It's just going to take us a little while, that's all. For now, head to the Phantom Smith shelter and put him on the grid.
The Phantom Smith.
The associated main order can be accessed via this delivery terminal.
Okay. See, where is the Phantom Smith? Let's find out. Recover all stranded cargo? Where are we right now? Okay, we're right here at the DHS Magellan. So they want us to go this way, through the snowy mountains. Ugh. More trudging in the mountains, and then go all the way west to this new place, this Phantom Smith. This looks like it's going to be a major pain in the butt, doesn't it? Likely, I'm not going to go that way. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go all the way through this valley here, this way. And then I'm probably just going to go due west, yeah, and climb up there. Okay. It might not be that much of a pain. It's just probably going to be on foot again, so I'm going to need more shoes and stuff, right? Okay. Now, wait a minute. Am I on the chiral network? Yes and no. Right now I am? See, this is the chiral network right here. So from where I am in the Magellan, I'm on the chiral network, but not right here. This one spot, I'm not on the chiral network. Oh. So that means for that point, I would not be able to do any, you know, like I can't ride the coffin or anything like that. So it looks to me like, man, I'm just going to have to go on foot. I got to go on foot all the way up this mountain, across here, go down, and then just do a walk this way and up that way. It's going to be a pain. Yeah, it's going to be a pain. There's not much I can really do. All right. So the route is exactly as they're showing it. Do this, then do this, and then do this. Since they want me to go here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here first. And then I'm going to go down to there. So a little bit of a wider, because I'm going to go there, then the easy road there, then there, rather than trying to cut back across there. That'd be stupid. So, and it's going to be on foot again, right? On snow. Could I, hold on, let me think about this. What about the trike thing, the three-wheeler? Because the big vehicle ain't going to make it, but maybe the three-wheeler would. The three-wheeler doesn't need the chiral network. Maybe it could make it over here. I guess we'll try it. Let's see if I can make a three-wheeler. Maybe I can make a three-wheeler. They call it the Tri-Cruiser. Here you go. The custom Tri-Cruiser. And then I can customize it further. Let's see if a Tri-Cruiser would work. I actually don't know if it would or not. Okay. One of each. The additional armor. Okay. I'm gonna try. Hopefully it works. Can we customize the colors? I think you can, right? I forgot how to do that, though. Change color. Yellow. I want to stand out in the snow. Red is pretty good. Red or yellow? Red. Okay. All right, so let's bring it out. How do I take this out? There you go. Okay. So all the cargo is going to go to my private locker out of the vehicle. Ugh. I guess that's okay. Just got to remember to do that later. All right. All right. I think we're good. I think we're all right. Hopefully this thing will work. We're going to find out. I haven't used this in a while. I've been using the big vehicle constantly, but there's no way that's going to work to go up the mountain. So hopefully this will work. Oh, let me see if there's anything that I want to drop. Maybe some cargo I want to recycle first.
Your service and transport
I didn't even know I had that.
appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
Let's see, is there anything I want to recycle or store? No? Here we go. I guess that's it. Okay. Alright, I got the oxygen mask on. Wait a minute, do I have enough boots? If this vehicle works, then I don't need the boots. So I guess we're about to find out what happens. Alright, let's save, by the way. Save up. And then go for a drive. Why do you have to carry all that stuff? Because this is your resources for the trip. Healing items, weapons, all that. All necessary. Okay, where are we? This way. We're off. The game is too damn long. I mean, it's pretty darn long, I'm not gonna lie. They definitely made the game ridiculous. Just like the first one. Spent a lot of time in the mountains in this one. Which wasn't in the first one. There was a little bit of mountains, but not a lot. This is like a lot of mountain stuff. Chiral densimeter? Chiral densitometer. Vitals analyzer.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
There we go. Grab this one too. Oh crap, I'm losing my traction a little bit, which I was afraid of. There we go. PCC? Nah, I don't need that. Whoa, this is pretty steep. Well, we're going the right way. Someone built a bridge down here. Uh-oh, BTs? Really? I was not expecting BTs in the snow. I'm just gonna have to drive through. Fuck it. I'm just gonna turbo through this area. Nice, we got a recharge station. That's excellent. Thank you to whoever built this thing. Okay.
Well done,
Whoa.
Sam. That's the last of the cargo. Let's head to our destination and make the delivery.
All right, so now we got the cargo. We can go to the next spot, which is this way. Let's take a quick look at the map. Where am I? Right here. Okay, yeah, so now we're gonna turn and drive all the way up this way. So literally just straight from where I am, around there, through the BT area, through this, up, 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 all the way up to there where we'll be able to recharge again, and then just a short drop down to the Phantom Cement. Thank you to Fox for a $2 super chat. He says support for my favorite streamer. Thank you to Fox for that. We're now at 31 bucks of support and climbing, guys. Please, guys, let's get some support for Death Stranding 2. Over 30-hour playthrough. We're in the home stretch. We're heading into the final quarter of the game right now. Like today, I think we will hit it. Please support if you have not yet. Please, let's get some super chats, tips, a sub. Let's get some stuff going for Death Stranding. And Code Oink, 14 months as a member, says, hi, Phil. How you doing, Code Oink? So, all right, thank you, guys. So, literally go straight. Oh, what?
There's nothing left of your cargo, Sam. This order's a failure.
I want you to think about that. I barely did anything, and I lost all the cargo. At least there was a checkpoint here. But I barely touched down, and it says my cargo's gone. That's fucking stupid. So I basically can't take any hits at all in this thing. This thing is really, like, sensitive. Okay. Look at that. Why is it the cargo? Dude, I didn't even move since the cargo got hurt. It's complete nonsense. No, fuck you. Too fast for them. The good thing I took this thing. This thing is fast. I wouldn't have been able to do this on foot. Nice whiteout conditions. I can't see a goddamn thing. Alright, up the mountain here. Very steep. Hopefully we can make it. If I drive at an angle, I think we will. Entering low oxygen area. Well, I got the oxygen mask. We're good. That's what I brought it for. Okay, hold on. Where's our objective here? Over there. Confused. Where are we? What the? Oh, I accidentally didn't do what I had planned to do. See? We accidentally went up early. So I guess we're just going to try to go down and go straight to the Phantom Smith. That was a mistake, but it might not be a thing that, you know, is like ruining or anything. We might be able to do it anyway. Just got to be careful here. As long as we don't hit any rocks, I think we're okay.
Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. Hope.
Right there? No. That was my custom marker. There it is. Okay, just go this way. Not so bad.
Anybody out there?
But now it says I hurt my cargo. They're for real. It says I hurt my cargo. How the fuck did I hurt my cargo there? Makes 0 sense. Alright, it's right here, straight ahead. This guy sure lives out in the middle of nowhere.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. process your orders and requests.
Here we go. Ugh.
Hey, thanks. Risking your life to cross snowy mountains is a lot to ask of anyone. And rubbing shoulders with BTs to recover someone else's stuff, that's going above and beyond. You're one hell of a guy, seriously.
Aw,
Sit tight.
shucks.
I'll confirm the contents of your cargo right away.
Thanks for kissing my butt. Just for getting your junk.
No issues with this delivery's condition. Thanks. I needed that peace of mind. There's no denying your incredible skill, and I really can't thank you enough. I'd like you to put this shelter on the chiral network.
Okay. So now all the mountains should be on the chiral network, I think. So it's showing we probably got to head southeast, right? And then I think the south fort knot is to the due south, but I think it looks like they're going to make us go southeast first. Whoa. Chiral shock cannon. A weapon that fires chiral particles at a special wavelength. Firing the cannon consumes chiral crystals, although extremely noisy. Chiral particles can penetrate walls to knock human targets unconscious and inflict significant damage on BTs and mechs. Okay. So it's a turret gun, basically. Turreted gun.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Oh, we're leveling up. Look at this. Carrier level 2. Master carrier level 2. Okay.
And now I'm finally online. Accordingly, I was able to analyze the cargo you just dropped off. Seems it was developed with the aid of an unknown technology, which I've taken to calling ghost tech. From what I can tell, it reacts to chiral radiation on a specific wavelength. The reason I mention it is because the chiral shock cannon data I shared with you is the product of research that leverages this principle. The chiral radiation it generates can pass through objects without destroying them. Practically speaking, this means you can incapacitate enemies hiding behind walls and such. It should also deal damage to BTs and mechs as well. It's pretty powerful as far as ranged weapons go. You can't use it without anchoring it to the ground first, though. Makes a lot of noise, too. Gotta think before you fire. You know, even I've heard stories about Higgs and his plans. So if the chiral shock cannon helps you stop him, that'll make my day. And if you can deliver my research data to South Fort Knot, you should be able to get some new and improved tech to help you out. There's a lot of other folks on this mountain doing specialized research. If you bring them onto the chiral network too, I'm sure they'll hook you up with all kinds of goodies.
I don't care.
Thanks again. You've been a big help. Definitely couldn't have managed this on my own. I'm still concerned about the armed survivalists to the south of here, not to mention Higgs and his future plans. So I'll be rooting for you to keep on doing what you can to make things better for us all. I don't know if I can come up with anything else to help with that, but I'm willing to give it a try. Your support would be appreciated too. Anyway, I'm prepping some cargo I'd like taken to South Fort Knot. You're headed that way, right? Be warned that this cargo can explode if handled improperly, and should be considered extremely dangerous. So if and when you take this main order, handle it with the utmost care. Good luck with everything. I'll see you around.
Okay.
Sam, apologies for the sudden call. Once again, I'm contacting you via our dedicated private line. No one else will be able to listen in on our conversation. I'll
Right.
get to the point. Has Charlie ever behaved in a manner you felt was suspicious? I ask because his credibility, as routinely calculated by APAS, appears to have dropped sharply. Despite attempting to confirm his credentials via the UCA's National ID Registry, it does not appear anyone has ever actually met the man.
Oh, the mannequin
It may
isn't
well be the
trustworthy?
case that he does not even exist. A ghost, so to speak. I can only hope that my suspicions are unfounded. For now, Sam, proceed to South Fort Knott and put it on the chiral network as planned. It is imperative that we improve the DHV Magellan's capabilities to better contend with Higgs and his forces. And the sooner we connect all of Australia to the network, the better. When you are ready to proceed, you can pick up your next main order from the delivery terminal at this facility.
Yeah. Yes, the faceless mannequin whose identity we never knew isn't trustworthy. Oh, shocking. What a shocking twist, huh? I don't know what's going on with Kick Chat. It seems like you guys are completely silent. Has Kick Chat crashed again, and now is it not working? I wouldn't be shocked. Yeah, Kick viewership has completely tanked, and Kick Chat is like empty. What is going on? Wow, I don't know. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on Kick. I hope it works. If it doesn't, I can't make it work. It seems like Kick is just having problems like every other day now. Okay, first of all, let's entrust all this cargo.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated.
Now let's see what orders we have. Deliver a chiral field controller prototype to F6. Okay, and F6 is Southern Fort Knott. Oh, which is not on the chiral network again. From what we can see on the map, it looks like we may be able to take the vehicle. So I think I might try it again. I might try to use the tri-loader again to drive down there. It might be the way to go. Okay. All right. Now remember, he says, be careful, it might explode, so we got to be extra careful with this vehicle.
Within chiral network coverage only.
Yep.
Commencing route creation.
We're basically going to have to keep going down here and try to stay low elevation and not take too many bumps along the way. It could be pretty tricky. This could be a tricky one. We might have to do a few attempts so the thing doesn't blow up. Okay. I'm not doing nothing to Kick Chat. I'm here chilling. I'm just waiting for you guys to talk. Like I said, I think what it is, this game is almost 40 hours long now, and a lot of people have tuned out. And listen, I've enjoyed Death Stranding too because we use these as chill interactive streams where we talk while I play. When we get the story element parts, it's good. So let's do that. Please, let's talk in the chat. Tag me. Let's talk back and forth. Here, I'll type in either chat. Let's have conversation while I do these deliveries so it ends up not being so boring, okay? All right, here we go. How do I do this? Why is it not letting me... Why can't I load onto the Tri-Cruiser? So it says the Tri-Cruiser's overloaded. Oh, okay, hold on. So if the Tri-Cruiser's overloaded, I have to unload it to put the cargo on it, or else I can't do
You should
this.
stay focused on our primary mission. That end, you should pick up the next main order from the Phantom Smith's delivery terminal.
Yeah, I guess I have to unload this thing. Let's see. What do we have on it that I can get rid of? I want to see the cargo on the... Why can't I see the cargo on the vehicle? Do I have to get on the vehicle first? It says the Tri-Cruiser's empty. What? I am pretty confused right now. says the Tri-Cruiser is empty. So why can't I... Maybe they're saying between what I have on my back and the shipment, it's too much. So I have to reduce the amount I'm carrying. Maybe that's the case. Alright, so I think what I'm going to have to do is drop a bunch of my weapons. Let's drop... Well, we have extra machine guns we don't need. Just offload those now. Okay. Maybe... Okay, let's see now if that's enough. If not, we'll drop even more weapons.
Unable to obtain additional data from the DHV Magellan. Update.
Shut up. I'm getting confused. So it's still not enough. So let me... Alright. What if I unload all of my weapons? Seriously. What if I put all my weapons down on the ground? Okay. Okay, now I have like nothing on me. At all.
Unable to obtain...
Shut the fuck up. Stop saying the same thing. Dude, what? I don't understand. It says I could place them in my backpack. How does that make any sense? It says I could place them on my backpack, but not on the tri-loader? How does that make sense? Read jar, I have no idea if I'm playing Borderlands 4 or not. Improved coffin board. Now I have no charge at all. So now I should be able to put this onto the vehicle. Yup. So you know what it is? You are not allowed to do anything but take the cargo. What they're telling you essentially is you've far exceeded your capacity. So we're going to say we can't take any weapons. So whatever this is coming up, you know, even if there's BTs, we just got to run. Like, we can't fight anything. All right.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
All right. Paseo says the batteries are taking up spots. What do you mean? I only have two. One is a battery and one is the thing that's supposed to make it easier so you don't damage cargo. So I don't know what you mean by that. I don't have anything significant equipped to this thing. All right, so which way are we going here? There. Okay.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Yep, we gotta go down here. Yep, okay. King Michael says, did I miss anything exciting? There was a boss fight, but it actually legit sucked. It was a really boring, generic boss fight with invisible walls. I don't even understand why there's invisible walls in a game in 2025. And since then, all we've been doing is trudging through the mountains on this trike, doing deliveries. And now we're finally getting out of the mountains, and we're going to be heading down to the coast, finally, South Fort Knob, which the game has been alluding to that we're going to go there for a very long time, so looks like we're on the right track. Probably just follow this. I think people built everything we need. It looks like we have charging stations and things all the way along the way here to do this. Yep. Cool. Not sure what this is up to our left. Bandits? It's bandits. Let's just try and buy them. Well, everyone, thanks for joining me for Death Stranding 2 as we're heading into the final portions of the game. We're literally getting through it right now. It would be great if you were here live on stream, if you could support the stream in some way. All right, right now we're on 30 bucks to support. Obviously, the goal's 150. We have hit the goals almost every time I played Death Stranding, and it would be great to hit it today, to have a great, solid day. We did not hit the goal last night at all for my Mafia stream. So let's go. Please support. Many different ways to do that, including super chats and memberships on YouTube, subs and gifted subs on Kick, and of course, there's tips. Anyone could do a tip. So please support the stream. Let's get some momentum. We don't have any tips at all today. 0. Let's get our first tip of the day right now. All right, there's explosive cargo, so I gotta be very careful here. Can I pick this up? Oh wow, they let me. Oh no, now I'm over capacity. Shit. I shouldn't have done that. There's Southport, not right there. Here's one for Southport now. I guess I'll pick that one up. Oh wait. If I have to drive through the water, maybe I can't get it. Let's see. What level is this water? Oh, it's blue? Oh, it's blue. You can do it. Nice. I do like the maneuverability when you do the wheelie. That's kind of cool. Another one. Tar samples. This used to be a bridge. It's all busted now, though. Okay. Oh no. Okay, phew. This actually, it's a little bit more maneuverable than the big vehicle. Because it has the wheelie and it can actually, you know, drive around these steps and things. Pretty good. Aseo says, wish you did some other side missions. There's rewards and fights to do. Yeah, but the game's too long. That's the problem. If Kojima wants to have meaningful side content in the game, then he shouldn't put in the padding. And there's just too much padding. Like, I'm not kidding. We've been playing, what, 35 hours? At least 10 to 12 hours of that has been padding, where the game could have been more streamlined, in which case I could have spent more time on meaningful stuff. I'm not going to spend 60 hours playing Death Stranding 2 and waste 30 hours of that time. I have more meaningful things to do with my time. So I'm just going to go through the story. If I happen to see a little side mission here or there, and it seems like something I can do, I'll do it. But like a lot of people say, oh, the pizza guy missions are good. Dude, the pizza guy missions, I did as many as I could. I'm not going to leave where I am and spend 10 extra hours doing pizza guy missions to see one cool thing. That's Kojima's fault. Kojima seems to be of the impression that literally everyone who plays his games is just sitting around playing his games and doing nothing else. No, we have lives. I would like to see content. If there's meaningful content, he should tell you which ones are good. Instead of, oh, here's just a zillion things to do, and none of them seem to do anything. That's on him as a game developer. Alright, well, that was easy, actually. That was pretty dang easy. I'm slightly overloaded. Okay, deliver. We'll just do this first. We'll do this after the fact. go. That was pretty easy. I mean, the only thing I could think of that would have hindered you there is if the bandits attacked you, but we just drove right by them. They didn't even catch us.
Well, hazardous materials notwithstanding, I see you got here in a timely fashion. At one moment, while I confirm the cargo's condition.
Excuse me. When I used to have to carry around my private school books without a locker, however, was my backpack-specific weight, it was about as heavy as what I was just carrying. What was that, around 300 kilograms, something like that? Yeah, about that.
You're simply incredible.
Completely impacted my spine.
I'm on the cusp of a breakthrough, thanks to you. Let's both continue to give it our all.
Wait a minute. This guy's name is Pierre Southern, and he's at the Southern base. His name is actually Southern. Yes, around 661 pounds. That sounds about correct. That's about how heavy it was. Oh, this is Southern Fort Knott? Oh, I'm confused then, because there is, to the due south of the map, there's another fort, but it's not Southern Fort Knott. So that actually confuses me. Okay. Whoa. A chiral cannon. Is it for the vehicle? It is. It's a weapon component for the pickup off-roader. Automatically fire accelerated chiral particles at enemies within range. Slow to fire, but extremely powerful. Bringing the cannon to populated areas is strongly discouraged. Yes, this game is set in Australia, DJ and DJ. And spiked tires for slopes. Ooh, we're getting all kinds of vehicle upgrades. Pickup off-roader tires studded with spikes designed for mountainous terrain. They should allow you to traverse steep slopes that are otherwise impassable. Very good. Probably gonna get that.
Your current porter grade. On the network at last, eh? I've been waiting for this moment for so very long. This should enable me to increase the pace of my research into new defensive solutions. As for the cargo you brought me, it's the culmination of the Phantom Smith's recent efforts. I applied a few finishing touches, and voila! I can now share with you the data for a chiral cannon. It is a devastatingly powerful weapon that can be mounted onto pickup off-roaders. You'll find it deals unparalleled damage to BTs as well as ghost mechs. Which might come in handy, since it's not just armed survivalists that have been sighted recently. It's ghost mechs too. It's hard to say, but Higgs might be up to something. So that's all the more reason to have weapons suited to dealing with his minions. Ideally, this cannon would only be effective against PTs and mechs. Unfortunately, though, such firepower is more than enough to kill any human outright, so please use it wisely. In addition, I'm happy to share some new pickup off-roader tires that will significantly improve its traction. You can swap them in and out as you like when customizing your vehicles. I highly recommend using these if you're planning to tackle a snow-covered mountain.
Well, there you have it.
Thank you again for your help. I'll be sure to continue my research into ghost technology in the days ahead. I intend to look into ways of ensuring we have greater freedom of movement with our vehicles, even in dangerous areas. Any assistance you can provide would be greatly appreciated. Oh, before you go, I have a parting gift for you. A gift I was instructed to give you by my mentor. This cargo will allow you to enhance the DHV Magellan's weaponry, per Tarman's request, I believe. I'll need some time to prepare it for transport, though. In the meantime, please avail yourself of the private room here. I'll be sure to post the order by the time you wake up. So, go on and have a good nap.
Sam, it's me. Our enemies have grown bolder and more aggressive, but I see you were all able to fend them off in the end.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I drove right by them.
85% across Australia.
There you go.
We are already seeing indications of plate gate formation in the near future as well. Just a bit more, Sam. I know you and your comrades will finish what we've started. And to prepare for what's to come, I encourage you to rest in your private room.
Everyone wants me to go to my private room. Obviously, something's about to happen.
Advise Sam that I've switched this call to private mode. We need to talk about Charlie. I reviewed the contract between APAC and Drawbridge and followed the money. By doing so, I was able to confirm that funding for Drawbridge was provided by none other than Bridges. Though they used intermediaries to obfuscate the transactions, Bridget is undoubtedly the source of your patron's funds. In other words, Drawbridge cannot be considered as an independent civilian organization.
So the whole thing was a scam.
Should these details come to light, your attempts to integrate Mexico and Australia into the chiral network could be misconstrued as an expansionist effort. When I tasked Drawbridge with these missions, it was under the assumption that it was a non-government operation. But I, APAC, and you yourselves may have all been deceived. I will continue to pursue this investigation for now. Take this time to rest and recover in your private room.
Okay. So obviously something's going to happen in the private room. They wouldn't force you into the private room if that weren't the case. They even forced a shower. I didn't even initiate this Norman Reedus nude moment. The game just forced it on you. Wow. Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen. Forced rest. Uh-oh. This doesn't look right.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
What the hell? What the? Huh? How is he
like
here?
Old times.
Where are we?
Yeah, what the hell?
This place does wonders for my mood. The repairs to the DHV Magellan are still ongoing, so I thought to return here and see if I couldn't make progress with our Lou investigation.
Learn anything new?
Well, at the Motherhood's facility, we managed to confirm that Lou's original serial number was none other than BB00. And this is what I found when I attempted to search for associated records. To build the chiral network, 9 sacrificial BBs were prepared. However, the network's original design required only one. A single sacrificial BB unit, facilitating chiral communications across the entire North American continent. This approach called for what was dubbed a core bridge baby, and BB00 was a lucky candidate assigned to play this role. However, Bridges subsequently abandoned the idea, their tests having failed to yield the desired results. And so it was that the model requiring multiple sacrificial BBs was ultimately adopted.
Meanwhile, Lou was placed into storage for an extended period, and for reasons yet unknown, inherited the identity of BB-28.
Records indicate that the Bridges research team was responsible for the reclassification.
Were they trying to cover up the earlier experiments by falsifying Lou's production year, perhaps? Or did Bridges have some other hidden agenda?
I'm afraid that remains unclear.
Well, we now know Lou was born 11 years ago. There may very well have been a connection with Neil.
You know,
Not
my
this
fondness
again.
for this place isn't wholly nostalgic.
Look out, she's gonna barf.
It has the most delightful hot springs, you see. Though, truth be told, even they aren't my favorite thing about it. If you can find the time, you should come visit. Give the old bones a soak.
Oh, a warm bath does sound good.
Perfect treat for a weary traveler.
Why are they making me do this now?
I'll see you aboard the Magellan.
Why are they alluding to going to get a hot spring dip now? Out of nowhere. Okay. So we're in the private
Do you
room.
read me, Sam? This is Tarman.
Uh-oh.
I've relocated my hand at last, out there on the currents, bobbing along like before. Now that our connection has been re-established, I should finally be in a position to wrap up repairs on the ship. But that won't be enough for what's coming. We need to improve our weaponry as well. South Fort Knot is home to an exceptional researcher. It so happens that they were instrumental in the construction of this fine vessel, and they're preparing the latest and greatest weapons for our use as we speak. Just a few more hurdles, Sam. Access the South Fort Knot delivery terminal and take care of the main order for me.
Oh, man. Customized look. There's something new for your look. There is. Heartman's heart-shaped glasses. I thought we already saw those, though. I swear we did. Maybe not. We had seen the regular, not the heart. Oh, okay. Well, they're absolutely ridiculous. I'm not going to use them. Okay.
Nothing like a warm shower after a hard day's labor. Am I right, Sam? Pierre Southern of South Fort Knot, was it? To think his mentor was instrumental to the development of the DHV Magellan's propulsion systems. One could go so far as to say that he's one of our vessel's many fathers.
That's it? Alright. Well, what we'll do here, we'll save up, and we'll continue on. We'll take a break here. We'll split the part, and then we'll continue on. We just did a major part of the story. I'm wondering if they're going to have us keep driving through the mountains at this point, because they just gave us a new vehicle thing to drive through the mountains easier with the big vehicle. So maybe that's the idea, is now the big vehicle will be more viable in the mountains, and go from there. So, all right. But we still have multiple hours of Death Stranding 2 coming on today's stream. So good stuff. See you in the next part.